Here we are again. We're going to change the life of another family. Follow me. So look at this. Top of the range larder, by the way. Look at that. Unbelievable. Look at the conditions these people live in. It's absolutely unreal, unheard of. You would never allow your family to live in conditions like this, but yet these people do. I mean, look at this. Look at the shacks. Look at the small. Look at this. It's like unbelievable. It's a metal shack. It's crazy, crazy. And yet these families have lived here for generations, and I'm going to find out exactly how long this family have lived here, because I think it's going to be at least a few generations. Follow me. Right, so as we enter through this door, which is completely, look at this, it's damaged all the way through from top to bottom. And the ceilings and everything, look, you've got the damaged ceilings as well, the way they've done it. They've actually put this together themselves. And yet another curtain where, I mean, it's just, if it was cold, the cold would come in. There is no insulation at all. But yet this family lives here. Their little sitting room, as you can see, right, there's just, everything is here. There's nothing else, no carpets, no wallpapers, no real lighting. It's just unbelievable. And if you follow me, we'll walk through here. They've turned it into such a home for their family. And I know you're looking at this thinking, this is unreal. Well, it is unreal, but look at this. The kids are studying, you know, there's mum, dad's somewhere, there's dad, I believe, babi knekçe, ayu. So, and the family live here, but look at this, look at the conditions. No lighting. These kids are relying on this one light above your head, above the cameraman's head, so they can do what they're doing. Lavik, anunu dinçe? Narek, anunu dinçe?
Farkes.
Inç ahvor anun neren? Parevces. Kani dareganes varkes?
Vet.
Tun kani dareganes? Ina daregan. So we have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old, and they're working. Tun inç gnesko hacisinzi vargan mı gnas? Matematik gnesko? Matematik meçe laves tun? Shut love. Tun inç gnesko varkes? Nagarga kzesko? Ayo. This is mum here, and I can say she's just lit, obviously, a little fridge here in the corner, and then we walk into, you've got to come and see this kitchen, right? Look at this little kitchen. I have seen, oh, Shnagaltun, there is a light in here. This kitchen is small, so small for a family that have to live in conditions like this. And it's like, it's unreal. I'm standing here, and I've been in caravanettes, mobile caravans that have bigger kitchens than this. And yet this family, this is what they use to support and look after their family. It's unbelievable. A small little sink here, the oven here, look, it's so close to each other. Everything is just, there's no enough space to move around. And yet this is how this family live. And they've still got smiles on their faces. And it's unbelievable. It's really humbling. It's truly humbling when you see what you have at home and what these people have here. It's truly humbling. Let's move over to the sitting room. Let's come over here. Parev says, Parev. Oh, there's even more family. So, inç besek teranuna? Liza, Yev? Susanna. And this is their sitting room with another one of these heaters. Burning, burning, burning during the winter season. And here they've made such an effort to turn this with wallpaper. They've got a few sofas. They've turned it with a nice dining table as well. They've tried to make it a family home. A family home for... Himakani hoki gabrihos? Yote? 7, she's just said 7 people live in this house, but very soon there'll be an 8th. So that's unbelievable that 7 people live in this small space, and yet there's an 8th one on its way. So it's unbelievable. And look at the windows. This is like in winter when it's really, really cold. Can you imagine the cold that's coming through this window, trying to keep warm with that one metal heater that's coming through? Thin glass. It's unbelievable. Yet they've made it home. They've made it an absolute home with... Good enough. With a small bedroom. Follow me. Let me try and get I can't even get through. Hold on. There you go. This is a very small bedroom with a double bed and a cot. and that's it. And you've got the wardrobes, nothing. It's like, that's it, it's nothing else. They have to literally live with the makeup table here, and they have to try and move around. And you can't go around the bed, by the way. There's no way of going around the bed. Imagine actually making this bed every single day where you've just got to flip it across and put it in. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's not space to move in here. And this is how the family live. And I'm so looking forward to talking to this family. So looking forward to it. It's going to be very exciting. Watch this space. So now we're going to go into their bathroom. 7 people, 8th on the way. Follow me. No carpets. Unbelievable. This is unreal, unreal, unreal. I keep repeating this, but it's unreal. Please look at the condition this family's been living in for generations. I'm going to ask them, I'm genuinely going to ask them how many generations have been living in this shack. 7 people living in this, and there's their toilet. It's a hole in the ground. They have no flush. They have to use a bottle to flush the water away. There's one bulb. There's their soaps and their shaving stuff, and imagine shaving through with cold water as well. Cold water. Who shaves in cold water? It's the horrible. You rip your face up. And there's no, oh my goodness, the bath is not even tied down. It's literally just freestanding. We have so much to be grateful for. So much to be grateful for. So I'm here with this family, actually 2 families, who are living in this small shack of a humble abode. And this is Rafi. And Rafi, գուզեմ հարցնեմ, քանի տարի է ընտանիքդ աս դունի մեջ գաբրի?
40 տարի արդեն համարյա։
40. I've just asked him how many years has his family lived here. He said 40 years. So tun հոստնար։
Հա, ստենց։
Եվ ախբարի քույրի գունիս։
Քույրիկս էլ ամուսնացած է, ստեղ չէ։ Քույրիկս էլ ստեղ ծնվե 84 թիվ է։ Աղբերս 87 թիվ է, ստեղ է ծնվե, ստեղ է կմնանք ես ու աղբերս մեր ընտանիքներով։
Եվ հիմա 2 ընտանիք կմնա հոս։ Ձեր եւ աղբարիկ։ Եվ ինչպես դժվարությունները ինչ է ասպզդիկ տունի մեջը 2 ընտանիք մնալով ամենեն դժվար կողմերը ինչ է ինձ գնաս ասել աջիս։
Դե կաշ չկա, կոմունալ հարմարություններ չկա, բայց դե կհաղթահարենք էլ այդ ամեն ինչը։
So basically I said, what are the challenges here? And basically it's a small space. It's difficult to move around. It's difficult to actually accommodate everyone in this small shack. So they're doing what they're doing, but like he said, 40 years they've lived in this house. For 40 years they have survived. And Terkaniad Yerechaonik? So he's got 1 child and he's got 1 on the way, which is very exciting. But again, in a very small shack, having a baby here and a baby on the way, I mean, the stresses alone on that is crazy. And so basically, there's like 3 children and 1 on the way, plus all the adults, plus everything that's going on here. It's unreal. Do you know what it is? It's difficult to fathom that 2 families are living in this space. And it is a small space. It's unreal how they adopt themselves to surviving such adverse situations. So it's unreal. Գտնամասել as դժվար ժամանակներում մեջ ինչպես գրցակ 2 ընտանիքով աստունի մեջ ապրել.
Դաստիճակությունը ստիպեց.
The situation. I said, how can you survive in this house? And he said, it's the situation. It's what we have to do. It's what we have to do. And maybe not for long. He doesn't understand English that well, so maybe not for long. I'm so excited to do the next bit. But until then, I think what these families go through, if you haven't experienced it at home and you haven't seen it for yourself, I don't think you'll ever realize how difficult the situations are here. So he wants to draw and paint Lion King. He's got 3, 4 colours. That's all he's got. And this is all the family has. I've got to tell you something. My kids have 300 colouring pens at home that have accumulated over 10 years. Քանի տարեկան ես, Tun 9 տարեկան ես, չէ? Tun'a 6 տարեկան ես. He's 9, he's 6. And they've accumulated 10 pens. 10. My family have 300 colouring pens. 10 pens. Wow. Ինչ պիտի կծես? Ինչ պիտի կծես? Ինչ կպիտի Tun architect ես? Հա? Okay, գեցի վարգամանն գնի, ցեզի փամը ցուցնեմ։ Ես ասիգա երեխա ածանս ասենք կնեի ես ասիգա։ Հիմա ասիգա ասանք պիտի կծես։ Գեցի առանց փանով ընեմ, ասանք մտի գրենայ։ Ավելի բարձ թուղթ ունենք, չէ չունենք։ Okay, նայ տիդե։ Okay, ասիգա doesn't work, գեցի։ Կոդրված է անիգա, հա։ Okay, մտի գրեն, նայ, տիդե։ Ասիգա ասանք, ասանք։ Հիմա ինչ է ասիգա, ինչ է ասիգա։ Գիտես նասկո։ Okay, եկու, նայ տիդե։ Ասիգա ասանք։ Նա ինչ պիտի լա։ Ասիգա ասանք եւ ասիգա ասանք։ Ասանք։ Հիմա բադուան գտնեմ գո։ Ասիգա է բադուան գտնեմ գո, նայ։ Ինչ կշնեմ գո։ Եվ թուր։ Ասիգա ինչ է։ Դուն է։ Ճիշտ ես, նայ դուն է։ Ասիգա է դուն է։ Ասան գնենք նե հոսա դունա գտնենք, ասանք թուրով։ Դուն գշնենք գո դեսար, նայ։ Ասանք։ Եվ եղավ, կդեսնաս գո։ Ինչ է անիգա։ Խոշոր դուն է, չէ։ Հա, դեսար, նայ դավոր դունն է։ Ես ասանք կգծեմ։ Եվ թունա պետք է ներգես փայց, պետք է ներգես։ Okay։ Tun ներգե։ Չաշխատիր գո։ And another pen that doesn't work։ Ասիգա փորձը։ They have 5 pens. 3 of them don't work. And they're still happy. Look at his face. Inch anushik. What a beautiful face. Bravo. Avorganescu. Such humble beginnings here. Such humble beginnings. Look at this. Few papers, few colouring pens, and these kids are entertained. My kids wouldn't be. Well, they would be actually. My kids would be entertained. But imagine iPads, laptops, iPhones. Imagine an Xbox. Imagine all the digital games they could be playing, and yet they sit here and they colour, and they're still as happy as my kids playing their iPads. Bravo. Makes you think, huh? Bravo. Crayons. Asiga gashkhadigo asiga crayona gashkhadigo. Gamats. Do any of these pens work? No. Does this pen work? That's Tipex. Ah, tiranagane. Badwanin varantir. Aha. Desar. There you go. One drawing. And it's keeping the mental. Oh, godretsir. He just broke the crayon. That's it. That's another crayon gone. So I'm going to leave you to it. Tezi biri tsikem. Asiga avul mı nergetsek. Hedo yet bidikam. Tezi yet bidi khosim noren. Tsedesutun. Bye bye. So I'm here actually with another one of the, let's call her the teenager of the family, which of course when you're in a family with two separate families, it must be very difficult. So Susanna, guzem arachin kani dareganistun? 14. So she's 14 years old. Ku dժվարություններն ինչ է as ընտանիքին մեջ? Pan, ասանք տուն ուր գմնաս?
Ես որտեղ կքնեմ։
Այո։
Դե ամառը դոշակ մաման կգծե, դե ծմերը դե շատ ցուրտ է իրանց մոտ։
So I've just asked her a few questions, and I'll remember the ones she's already said. But I've just asked her how difficult it is being in this family, trying to be a 14-year-old teenager. And she said the sound, the pollution of the sound and the kids and this, it's very difficult for her to study. It's very difficult for her to actually concentrate all the time. And I've also said to her, but what about sleeping? Yeah, I mean, where do you sleep? And she said, well, in summer, we sleep on the floor here. So this is where she sleeps in summer. And in winter, Tsimer Urgabargik, Urgamanas, Siniaga Chene,
Չստա։
Noren Hos, but with the Gragi head. Che?
Դե հա, դե ամառը չկա դե։
Che, huh. And in winter, she still sleeps on the floor here, but with the fire going. It's hazardous situations, really, if you look at it. I mean, it's in this day and age, the environment and the safety of children and the safety of families and homes, it's just mind-boggling to even think that she's sleeping while there's a fire roaring because they have to stay warm. So it's incredible. Yevtun Hostenache, she was also born in this house. So she's another legacy that's been born in this house over the last 40 years. So just take a moment. Look at this beautiful face, Susanna. Take a moment and just think, would you want anyone of your family going through this? Would you? Because I know I wouldn't. I know that I would do anything and everything I could to make sure that I helped families like this. And you've seen the building, you've seen the situation they're living in. 2 families, 7 people, 1 on the way. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And there is no safety to children when they're sleeping on the floor and there's a roaring fire. Suzan, մեկ պամնագոզամ հարցնեմ, վերջավորությունը, տուն հիմա մեծ քույրիկ ես, բայց նույն ժամինա տուն բոլոր երեխաները տուն գնայիս, չէ՞ ամենի դա գնայիք։
Կան ժամանակներ, հա, դե որովհետև մամային կորձել, մենակ
Այո։
տունը ու իրան օգնելու համար իրանց տնայեմ։
So she's also a nanny. So she has to look after all the kids. She has to look after, of course, Auntie, who's got 1 on the way, and her mum who works and has to go away to work. So she's kind of the lady of the house as well. So it's crazy what she does here. She's Khentanalik shut love Meganes Keziyesem Himaguima. Yev shut Guzem Ashkhare Kugun Batmutyunat lese.
Դե Ներներս շատ ունեմ պրոցենտներ, իրանք գտեն թե որտեղ կապրեմ, ինչ պայմաններում, բայց դե չեմ զոր կան, հետո դե առանձինանում խոսան, թե սոսը որտեղ կապրե։ Դե սաղի մոտ է կապ, որտեղ իմ մոտ էլ խոսացել են ուրիշ աղջիկներից, ու հաճելի չի անի։
Oh, just this. Wow, that's really humbling. So part of the reason why, the difficulties in her situation is that she actually doesn't allow any of her friends to come to where she lives. And the reason being is because she doesn't want her friends to see the situation that she's in, the circumstances that she's living by, and the fact that, they might come along, they might see what she's all about, and they might tease her, they might undermine her as such, and she doesn't want to go through that. She's got a difficult life anyway. Why make it even more difficult by telling other people what's going on in your life? So it's tragic, but it's also sad. I'm really saddened by the fact that her friends, and she has got Ngerunis, and she can't invite them here because she doesn't want them to see the situation that she's living in. It's terrible. Truly, truly terrible. So գուզեմ ասեմ շնորհակալություն, որ մեզի ցկեցիք հոս, Ռաֆի, ընտանիքդ շատ անուշիկ է, մեկ բանը բիդի արցունեի, հոս, ինչպես ծեր թուրերը գգղբեք կոր, մինակ կուկոցեք կո չենե գգղբեք կո,
Չէ, բանալիով։
Փանալիով, ես հոս փանալի մոնիմ կդա, կարծեմ ասիկա ծերի նոր դունին փանալին է։
Շնորհակալություն։
Ծեզի համար է, նոր դունը Արմենիա ֆանդով նոր դունի մեջ պիտի փոխադրվիկ ամենիդա աս դունին թուրը գգղպես ասիգան նորը գփանաս
Շնորհակալություն։ Շնորհակալություն։
ընտրեմ միլար էգու միլար Աժանի եք պետք է Pamukçe, ah minmiş.
Yani.
Şuna galtın. This is what it's all about. This is what Armenia Fund does.
Mom, I want it.
It looks after good people. It looks after good people.
Cheers.
There you go. Look, he's even complaining while his mum's crying. But this is what it's all about, guys. It's all about changing the lives of this family and other families here in Gyumri. They don't deserve to live in a property like this, which is so small. 7 people. Suzanne needs a place to invite her friends so that she can be proud of showing her friends a new place. And you've made that happen. By your donations and your kindness, you've brought more tears of happiness to this family. Thank you. Khıntrem. Shad merci, Rafik.